out there for anyone else. All right. It auto started on its own. We're going to disable that. Load. Full dark. Yep. Just a minor little hiccup that would happen. We're just trying to reset back up live. Oh, there is no KLM. Oh well, we'll just do this one. All right, so we're resetting back up after a little bit of a minor issue or a minor hiccup. All right, let's get back in it. Let's go ahead and grab that, kick on ground power again, that. Please put some fuel on for the APU and that's ready. Emergency light guard. Lgav. Now it agrees. We're in the right spot finally. Request. There it is. Why aren't you pulling there? Okay, you are pulling the data. Oh, duh. Helps if I put the origin in and then we can pull the flight plan. Getting kind of ahead of myself. All right. All right, loading in. Taking off on runway 03 right. All right, 03 right. Requesting perf in it. Sure, everything looks good. All right, we got to load. Just wanted to verify audio on my stream. All right, there's that. That's the fuel. We're good to go. There we go. Flaps 15. Don't know why that's always my go-to, but it is. All right. All our VNAVs are put in. Now we go to our forecast. Our winds. Pull the wind data, and once it loads, there it is. Load it. Everything looks good. Our departure. All right, let's bring up when I'm going to bring up Navigraph. Our departure is going to be on a Core 1E.
beyond ATC connected.
Where is it? There's 1D. So we're doing runway 03 right. There's core 1J, but it doesn't correspond with what's on Navigraph. It's straight out. That's not right. All right. That's our departure. We swing back out. That's the one. All right. So the one that's on Navigraph, it says is departure of a core 1E. Transition core. None of that's correct on here. But this is the right departure to what I'm seeing. To ATV, yes. This is... So, core T2, or core 2T, is core 1E on Navigraph. Well, at least I found the right one. That's not an issue now. And we just got to go back and fix our takeoff reference. All right, there we go. We're good. That's all set up. Let's go ahead, and we haven't even kicked on our APU yet. Let's see, our cruising altitude today should be 34,000 feet. That's what the flight plan says. Navigraph again. Where our landing reference or landing elevation -11. So we're going to keep that at 0. Yeah, we'll keep that at 0. Let's see. APU is now powered on and running. Actually, no. Keep that off for right now. So when we do start the engines, we won't have any issues. All right, I think we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and disconnect the gate. Release scout ground power. Oh, it already automatically disconnects it. All right, cool. I'm glad that apparently they updated it so it actually works with GSX now. That's good. I like it. Turn on the fuel. Anti-collision lights on. go ahead and do our pushback. Let's tune our radio. Why isn't that working now? What? Did they change my keybind? They did. They changed my keybind. Tower, KLM 1024. Request push and start.
KLM 1024, Venice lost ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Tower, pushback, engine start approved. Face southwest. KLM 1024. All right, southwest, we need a push. Forgot to put that on. Yeah, it's been a while. There's been some new toys I've gotten for clearly you see I'm using ATC.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right, let's go ahead and kick on our flight directors. That was just like I literally click around until I find it.
Departure checks completed. Bypass been inserted.
Yeah, I kind of I don't know why Athens seems to be a go-to place. I either land or take off. I need to get the actual like airport mod, so it's the actual airport, not this generic look. All right. Now this is where things get tricky because I have to taxi to where they tell me to go. And luckily there's only a couple of runways, not like something crazy. Oh, I don't know. I have to look and see. So we need to point south. Was it southwest? So we need to have our nose to the right. No, nose to the right, tail to the left. No, nose to the left. Oh, well, they didn't do all that.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at GUI.
It looks like the default one to me. Because I don't have an add-on for the airport. All right, we're doing our pushback. Engines are starting. All right, engine 1 is started. Oops. Engine 2 starting. I may have to do that when the 777 comes out later this month. Hopefully later this month. I'm really looking forward to when the 777 hits. We're leaving little skid marks.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
All right, we have a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Tower. KLM 1024 request. Taxi to runway.
KLM 1024, runway 03 right taxi via Charlie 2, Echo India, Charlie Delta 2.
Taxiing to runway 03 right. Taxi via Charlie 2, Echo India, Charlie Delta 2.
Here.
And we're good. All right, so that's the Charlie 2. Where the hell is Charlie 2?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass be removed.
There's Charlie to Echo.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
03 right. Oh, huh. I zoomed in farther and all of a sudden there are new runway numbers. I have no idea where they're sending me. It 03 right. All right. There's Echo. India. Charlie. Okay, I see Charlie. Okay, I see where we're going now. I see where we're going. All right. Man, since using ATC now, I have to look at the actual taxiways and learn where they're at. Since signage in this sim is just crazy. All right, I think everything is set. Let's go ahead and set our flaps where we need them. There. All right, let's go. All right, we're heading out. I see where they're sending us. We're on Echo now. This apparently is a taxiway Echo. I almost forgot. So we need to go all the way down to Charlie. No, India. And then the Charlie. Yeah, my mom actually just went on a business trip. She actually flew out of Cleveland and going into Chicago. Well, thank you, Jonas. For apologize. If I am butchering your name, I appreciate it. Also, for everyone that's new here, I am live on Twitch. Had to make a new account on Twitch. My original one kind of is messed up, and Twitch isn't being very nice about it and helping me out. But we made a new one. It's just Steve SimStation. If you are interested, there's other gaming stuff that happens over there if you want to go follow over there.
KLM 1024, contact Venizelos Tower 136.27.
Crap. Where'd my ATC go? Tower contacting 1362.27 KLM 1024.
Negative, tower on 136.27.
136.27. I think it took it a little too far. Tower KLM 1024 requesting departure.
KLM 1024, backtrack runway 03 right. Call when ready for departure.
Call when ready to departure. KLM 1024.
KLM 1024, negative, backtrack runway 03 right.
Yeah, I want one too far of exit. KLM 1024 requesting takeoff.
KLM 1024, negative, backtrack runway 03 right.
I am on 03 right, yeah, freaking. Backtrack runway 03 right, KLM to 1024. Alright, I'm on 03 right now. I'm good in yourself. Requesting takeoff, KLM 1024.
KLM 1024, Venizelos Tower, wind 090 at 7, runway 03 right, cleared for takeoff.
Winds at 090 at 7, runway 03 right, clear for takeoff, KLM 1024. Alright, let's go. There we go. Gears up.
KLM 1024, reset transponder, squawk 1755.
Resetting transponder, squawking 1755, KLM 1024. All right. So they want us on 175. I really hate what this dialogue screen that keeps coming up. All right. Stupid thing. Come on, there you go. All right, 1755.
KLM 1024, contact Athena departure 132.907.
Contacting departure 132.97, KLM 1024. I'm not actually, I would do this automatic myself, but it's a pain. Departure. Good day. This is KLM 1024 passing above 5,000 feet.
KLM 1024, Athena departure identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, KLM 1024. So we're going to Amsterdam. Flying out of Athens to Amsterdam. So Havoc, this is beyond. I don't know if you've heard about the new ATC coming out. It is beyond ATC. It is an AI-driven AI that actually uses real life like accents to the region, and it's a premium ATC. So for every single letter that is spoken by the AI, you have to pay money for. So like I pay when I purchased the software like $30 or so, you get 50,000 characters. And I have right now 36,000 left. To recharge it later on, it is another $10. So yeah, it's awesome. I love this ATC. It's really fun. It really adds another level of the Soul Sim, because I mean I never used ATC before. Now I am. All right, we're taking that hard. Oops. Hey, you want to turn on auto throttle? So let's go ahead and set this to 17,000 feet initially. Wait until Flight Sim 24. We'll have it by default for free. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, because the guys from Beyond ATC, they're putting a lot of interesting things into this stuff. And this is only early access for it. They're planning on more stuff. All right, we're above 10,000 feet. For as long as it's been since I've actually flown long distance in Flight Sim, I still can't believe how much I've ever actually remembered the processes and stuff. All right. Oh. All right, cool.
KLM 1024, contact Athens control 135.87. Have a good day.
Contacting Athens control 135.87. Have a great day, KLM 1024. Athens control, this is KLM 1024, passing above 15,000 feet.
Eham, airport KLM 1024, Athens control identified, climb to flight level 340.
Athens control, I climbed to flight level 340, KLM 1024. All right, going on our cruising altitude, 34,000 feet now. And if I didn't want to, like, say with the Beyond ATC, I can choose not to use the premium voice and just use its default. It doesn't really have, it's not the best. It's still kind of robotic, but it's still, you talk to it. And I like the fact that I actually can talk with the sim. It adds that, like I said, it adds that level of realism. The immersion, chassis. It has immersion. All right, so we are heading up to our cruising altitude. Everything is looking good. I love the new effects from SimFX. Like right there, I don't know if you can see on the stream. I know I can see it. You can see the engine pollution now coming off of the engines. And then once you get high enough, the contrails are much better than the stock contrails from Asobo. Much better. Where was it? I just gotta wait for my so I may step away at one point. I'm waiting on a phone call from my mom because she's on a flight. She's on a flight to Chicago, and she says she's gonna call me when she flies in. So that could be in the next 30 minutes or so. All right. So right now it's under 4 hours is the flight. Not bad. So the first time I flew with Beyond ATC, the landing wasn't a fun landing because it was telling me one thing, but I will say the go around feature the ATC on here has is really good. It will tell you basically what headings to go for the go around. Which I'm sure that's what they do in real life. That's why I really like it. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I know it's Mother's Day. I know a lot of people probably out there are enjoying their time with their mother, with their moms. I really like my new well, it's not my new mascot, but I've improved on our mascot for this channel. It's now Captain. He's wearing a captain's uniform for a flight crew. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be a nice flight. No, not a lot of weather. I don't even think there's any weather. Maybe some clouds eventually coming up, but other than that, there really isn't a lot of like any substantial weather coming. So I'm also thinking about getting a hold of someone on Fiverr, because the 737 has a private one of those private planes, and I'm thinking about actually having someone put my my logo and stuff on it so we can have our own private plane. Oh, good point. I didn't even think about that. I always hey, there's something I was gonna forget. Was it that one? All right. Well, luckily there's no traffic in that we know of around us. All right, we're passing above 23,000 feet right now. So I think by the time we get to Athens, it'll be nighttime. So we're flying in, basically we're running away from the sunlight, or well, actually no, we're chasing the sunlight. We're running away from the darkness. Well, I don't, as much as I've learned the Boeing, I don't want to relearn the Airbus, because I've tried already the Airbus, and it's like, what the hell? I don't know this crap. Everything's different. What the hell's this? There's a break in the. There's a break in this line. We're gonna see how bad that's gonna screw us. Oh, I see why. That's the end of the transit out of the departure zone. We're gonna be transitioning to a new frequency here in the next few minutes. I might have to give it a shot then. So I have the fly-by-wire A320. $737 is like starting a 1930s car. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to start diving in then more into the A320. Who knows? Now maybe I'll jump in the A330. I have that. Or is it the? It's the big boy plane. I think it's the A330 is the big boy plane. It's the long distance wide body, I believe. Ooh, you are banking hard, girl. I don't know why you didn't bank earlier. All right, we're going back online. Yeah, that is one way to look at it. Huh. There's going to be more issues with this. Like right now. All right, we're back on track. I don't know what was up with that right there. All right, we're about to pass above 29,000 feet. Surprised there wasn't a radio change or a tower change. And we are approaching 30,000 feet. All right, let's go ahead and what is our time? 2 hours 39 minutes now. Let's go ahead and select our arrival. So we are flying, we are going to be coming in on runway 6. So runway 6 is what we're flying in on. All right, so all right, let's do river. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, that is a very interesting. We're gonna go with it. This is the most interesting. There they are. Those beautiful contrails. It looks so much better. There you go. All right. I know, they're a lot better than the Asobos. So, okay, this is going to be our arrival. Get this. This is going to be a very gnarly entrance or arrival. All right, we're going to go down here. Arrivals. So our arrival is going to be on approach is going to be on ILS runway 06 on transition of river. Runway 6. Transition of river. On that. Now we're gonna go see. Oh, I'm sure we'll figure it out. There it is. Reset MCP altitude. Whatever. Let's go in here. There's river. Look at that loop we just did. We're gonna go back out. So we're gonna do a loop around and then onto our final. That is our approach in. How much anyone want to bet that's gonna be a complete screw up on my end? That's gonna be a crazy and like approach. It's a real, I don't know why that's even considered one of the approaches. That's kind of nuts. That is definitely nuts. I want to know if this actually does anything. Athens control on heading blah. I completely porked that. Sorry, never mind.
Aircraft calling request not understood.
Request not understood? Yeah, I kind of figured. Athens control, KLM 1024, cruising at 34,000 feet.
KLM 1024, I didn't get that.
Yeah, it's one of the features probably it doesn't have. You can't be that interactive with it. I'm hoping they add some type of where you can ask questions, be stupid with them, and they're like, yeah, shut up. That would be interesting, but probably they won't. But we are having a good flight. I'm already going to set the course for the arrival. I'm doing this all really soon. Zero 06. Oh, there's a night transition? Oh. All right, runway course, final approach course. 056. No, stop it. All right, that's set up. And then when we get there, our frequency is going to be 110.55. That will be the frequency once we get to Athens for our ILS. And once we start our approach, we'll have our in quotes co-pilot take over on radio. because it's a lot to do when you're landing and using the radio. That's probably why they have a co-pilot. He's there to talk, so that if you're busy as a pilot or a captain, you don't have to say anything. Is there a bridge underneath? Not seeing a bridge. I'm assuming it's probably right there, or it should be over that lake. If that's what you're referring to. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see, Volanta. Where are we according to Volanta? Oh crap, we made it that far already? Oh no, that's... So we're still over Greece. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, Albania. I see Albania. It's coming up soon. We'll be passing over some island called... Oh god, it starts with a K. But we'll see the shorelines of Albania. Well, almost asleep, Joseph. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've streamed. We're trying to get back into it. It's just, well, being full-time job, having things to do on the weekend, it kind of gets crazy. But we're going to be getting back into things. Well, yeah, we have what? It says 2 hours, 45 minutes. I want to definitely start getting back into the live streams on the weekends. On the weekdays, I may do it a couple times during the weekdays. It just depends. I need to figure out days that I don't have much going on. Oh, heck yeah. I'm looking forward to when that comes out, because when it comes out, I'm going to be flying the crap out of it over the 737, and then with the 777 though, it's going to be long flights. I'm planning on a couple of really long flights, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Should be coming out though the next few weeks, I'm assuming, from what the hype I've been hearing. I'm approaching 900. I think I'm approaching 800 or 900, which I can check now. I'm approaching 800 hours in the sim. That's according to Steam. Huh, really? A 777, that short of a flight? I mean, 777s I've always known as being the like long flights. I mean, I've flown in a 777, And that one was from Atlanta to South Korea. That was a awful flight. Never felt so claustrophobic after about 5 hours. $747 from Frankfurt to Palma. I'm not even gonna finish that one. Palma de Mac. I butcher names. Huh. Never knew. I really never actually considered them having short flights like that between, I guess, with a big plane. Big giant plane, short flight. You don't really think about that. I have directly on this flight line, this path I'm on for this flight plan. I have an A320. He's way out in front of me though, and another 737-800. 737-800 is at 36,000 feet. A320 is at 36,000 feet. And I'm just sitting at 34. The LVFR A3. I don't even know if I have that plane. I don't even know if I have an A340. I don't know. I don't fly a lot of Airbuses. I'm a Boeing person. I really shouldn't be a Boeing person, as many issues as they have. In real life, I'm saying. Now I'm just waiting on the A380 from Fly-by-Wire. There's a bunch of planes I'm waiting on. There's a helicopter I'm waiting on too, from Apex. I think they're called Apex Simulations. This is the Apache. So I like the Headwinds Airbus. I think that's the Headwinds Airbus A330 they have. And then the I do like Horizons. I think it's the 300. I don't remember which one it is. It's been a while since I've actually been in it, but I also like the Horizon Simulations Dreamliner, the 787 Dreamliner. These numbers are starting to run in my mind. They're starting to run together. Like I'm like, hey, 737, 787, 747. Now I'm like, are these numbers right now? I don't remember now. Too many numbers to remember. Too many numbers. I see you down there playing with those buttons. By the time we get to Istanbul, it's going to be almost nighttime. Oh, I mean, they've already said that every aircraft you've gotten for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 will be ported, or will be allowed to be, or not allowed. They will work in 2024. They've already Microsoft's in a sub was already said that it's no matter what aircraft. When I was learning aviation mechanics at my friends, we were watching the JFK arrivals, and they were talking about the 737 Max, and then later I saw it's a 747 Max. But there is a 737 Max. There's a Max 8, Max 9. The Max 9 is what they're having, is what Boeing is having issues with. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I get what you mean. I get what you mean. My bad. Oh, the sun's in our face. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Yep, sounds good. We'll be here for a few hours. I may actually end up streaming more on Twitch as well later after this flight. Enjoy studying. Don't study too hard. Science. Several means to them probably like 2. Oh, there's going to be several new aircrafts, and 2. Okie dokie. We're doing good. I'm surprised there hasn't been some type of radio changeover or anything like that on ATC. So on my the main page for the channel page for YouTube, I just dropped in the link so people can click on the link for the new, or yeah, for Twitter, for Twitch if anyone is interested. It's gonna take me a while to get affiliated again on Twitch. That's the unfortunate side effect of having issues. All I know is that Asobo let us down, and all these, it's like Asobo was actually kind of like saying, yeah, just buy our game, We'll update it slowly, but we're really gonna rely on all the modders and third parties to make the game good. It was really stupid. It's like, oh cool, we're just gonna not do anything and let everyone else do the work. I love the new heat blur too. I know, right? It's a good view. I'm just waiting for the Apache helicopter to come out. No need for Soba planes. They suck. And they truly do. Now, I will say the ATR is a pretty good plane. And that's a Soba partnered with someone else, I believe. Oh, let's see. We are... Well, there's Albania. So there's that island below us. That's the island. That's all Albania over there. That's Albania all right there. Microsoft stamp out of Sobo. Still, Sobo has a lot to do in this sim. I'm assuming that's a location you're talking about, since it says Valley. So we're right now passing over or into the Adriatic Sea. That's what we're entering in. Ah, that's good to know. Oh, autocorrect, gotcha. All right. I'm really hoping we can meet our goal. The goal right now is to hit 2,700 subscribers by the end of the month. And actually, you know what? That'd be too easy because we can hit that this week, honestly. The goal is to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We're already at 2665. If you say this, you say, if you say this to an Albanian, he will buy you a beer. I will definitely keep that in mind. We're just under 2.5 hours. Do we have a headwind? We have a headwind. That's unfortunate. 74 knot headwind, 73 knot headwind. That's slowing us down. But yeah, actually looks like the weather out here in this region is actually pretty nice. So I believe that is, yep, that's Italy off to our left right here. There's the landmass right here. There's a bit of weather going up into the northern parts of Europe, and there is some weather in Amsterdam. Why is that like that?
KLM 1024, contact Brindisi military radar 129.77.
Brindisi military radar. Okay. Contacting military radar 129.77 KLM 1024. I don't know how to Brindisi. Brindisi military radar 129.77. This is KLM 1024 passing. We are cruising at 34,000 feet.
KLM 1024, Brindisi military radar identified.
Brindisi. That's something I've never heard of. Brindisi. That's a tough one. It took 14 hours from by ship ferry when I visited Italy in 2014. That's a long time. That's a really long time. We're having a, it's definitely a nice cozy flight. As far as they had us contact with a military radar. Nice and poofy behind us. My mom should be calling me here in a few minutes, saying that she made it into Chicago. She was actually flying. Okay, get this. She was flying from Cleveland Hopkins Airport to Chicago. Really, really short flight. Like the CRJ is what normally she takes on her business trips to that airport. Well, instead they had her go on to a 737-800 for just like an hour flight. Which honestly, that's kind of unless you're adding another I guess another leg to the trip, which she said that the plane is going to go is going to LA after Chicago, so I guess that's the journey or the reason why I had to stop in Cleveland. It was just part of its shuttle route and then the long flight. Well, I mean, maybe the plane was busy. Maybe they actually had a lot of bookings for that flight specifically, for that route, and they had to get a bigger plane. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, hold up. My mom's calling me right now. Be right back. All right, we're back. I just got off the phone with my mom. She just flew in. She just got into Chicago. And she's also stated to me that she absolutely hates 737-800s. And coincidentally What a coincidence that we're flying one right now. Yeah, she apparently she felt like she was packed in like a sardine. And so my mom's not really techie. She doesn't really like technology. More like a lot of it, at least. So she was trying to figure out how to turn off the screen in front of her in the headrest. And she didn't know it was actually in her armrest. Now, granted, she does not fly a lot. This is only her third time flying in the past year with her new job. So she has to fly every quarter. But yeah, she was having some issues. But plus, she felt the plane was just too crammed, like tight. The seats give you no room. So she definitely says that out of all the flights she's flown it so far, a 737-800 is the most uncomfortable. And then I told her, like, I'm actually flying a 737-800 in the sim. And she's like, seriously? But let's see, Athens to Istanbul is 55-minute flight, and they use 777s because it's full. Better than yeah I guess. I mean, it makes sense. I've flown 737 business class, very good. I've only flown one first class flight, and that was because I was in the military. I was in uniform, and the person was like, just wanted to give his seat up to me, and I was just like, cool, I guess. Man, I wish I had money to fly first class more often now. But yep, now she's gonna hop on Embraer to head to Cedar Rapids, Iowa now. Trying to make sure all streams are good. They're looking good. Yep. So that's one plane I need. I need to get the Embraer. I need to get the Embraer for the sim. We can fly that one too. First class, I would only fly in ultra long flights, 10 hours plus. That makes sense. I mean, so I didn't have the option, obviously. The longest flight I've ever been on was just over 13 hours. But obviously I had absolutely no choice on my seat or ticket or what class I sit in. It was the military that paid for it, so they put me in economy for almost 14 hours flying from Atlanta to Korea. The most uncomfortable, the most I just didn't like it. When I got to Korea, I was so happy to be off that plane. Plus sitting around, I mean, I couldn't sit for the full 13 hours. I had to get up and walk around, and it's very unhealthy to sit for so long. Yeah, I mean, it's the military didn't give a crap of what I said, and they're just like, nah, all right, whatever, here's your seat. And it's just like, oh, thank you very much. It's like, thank you, can I have another? Thank you, good sir. Can I have another? The most horrific accent ever. I mean, seriously, that was the most horrific accent I've ever done. Let's not do that again. Good God, no. Well, yeah, we're doing good. I drive an S class, man. How can I be put in an economy? Oh, that makes sense. Sun's going down. We still got 2 hours and 4 minutes. Two hours, 4 minutes to Istanbul. Now you're making me say Istanbul. No, it's the Amsterdam. Good God. So we're going to Amsterdam. Damn you, hamster. I don't know why I just said that. Anyways. Anyhow. But, yeah. It's always nice to have someone in the chat to talk with and not just be like, sit here like a bump on the log. I've been pretty active on YouTube again, putting shorts out. Shorts have been doing really, really well lately. Definitely, we're not doing bad. All right, so I'm going to, we're still a ways out. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. We're still over the sea between Greece and Italy. That would be the Adriatic Sea, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm already set in the ILS frequency 110.55. No. There. It was like literally just one digit off. One number was just missing. I don't talk on streams, but in MSFS streams, I do like how I can be staring at a cockpit for 2 hours. We're not staring at a cockpit anymore.
KLM 1024, contact Zagreb radar 124.85.
Contacting Zagreb at radar 124.85. Have a good day. KLM 1024. What is this? Zagreb radar, I think. Okay, let's try it. Zagreb radar 124.85. This is KLM 1024. We are cruising at 34,000 feet on a heading of 316. Zagreb.
KLM 1024, Zagreb radar contact.
Oh, they got radar contact on me, so cool. Capital of Croatia. That's why I'm like always since I'm using this ATC, I was kind of skeptical on doing it with ATC because I don't know how to pronounce half these countries or these cities or whatever. I feel like I'm butchering them and I'm gonna insult someone. So yeah, and if I insult anyone, I do apologize. It is not intentional. It's just the classic American, American language. So we are, yeah, Adriatic Sea. Yeah, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of that damn sea. If it was illegal to say to mispronounce something in America, I'd be already in prison for like for the next century. Because here we do it on purpose, even if we know the correct term. Wow. Okay. I'm really interested in seeing how this landing is going to go. Ooh, boy, is it going to be rough. All right, sun's already starting to go down pretty far. We got Italy way out there. We are 20 years behind America, so come here if you want a 2004 experience. I don't know if you guys are that far behind. I don't think you guys are far behind at all. I don't know what constitutes being that far behind. In terms of law and society norms, you know. I don't know. I mean, you guys have, I mean, every country is going to have different laws, different society, different cultures. Every country has cultural differences. I don't think it would be in the same realm of it being behind the times. Sometimes I think, like the U.S., we are pushing too far, too fast. Like, example, we want to move over to EV cars. Yeah, hell no. Well, we can get off that subject. Oh, I get the point. I get the point. Some of the things the U.S. does, I don't agree with, though. A lot of it, actually, lately. Yeah, a lot of the things going on nowadays, I'm not liking. such a pretty plane. You know what? It's getting dark out. I have to turn up the lights. Yep, I'm a good old military vet. Do I miss the military? Some days. Most of the time, no. Using reserve fuel. That's because we have a freaking headwind. Yeah, currently in the U.S., a lot that we're having a shortage of police officers nowadays. I'm sure we're under 2 hours now. I'm hoping. Yep, hour and 51 minutes. Oh, that landing is going to be weird. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get myself a bottle of water from the fridge. Be back. Hold up. There's a feature in Pmdg to allow that to happen? Huh? All right, I gotta find this. This is interesting. Bottom left clock. Plus minus. Are you pulling my leg? Because I'm not seeing any difference. You gotta be pulling my leg because I don't see anything. I was gonna. I'm like, something like right here. Oh yeah, we have the IRS with fast. Realistic probably takes a lot longer to align. TC SR buttons. Yep, I guess that does work. Because we're kind of I didn't know that was a thing. Holy crap, that's actually kind of... So click it once, it goes 2 times fast. I had no idea. Dude, we're flying at like light speed right now. Huh. I wonder with Atlanta how that shows up Atlanta. Oh, you're going at like 900 some... I don't know. The arrow has to be pointing out. I see what you meant by that. I think it's when it turns blue like that, meaning that's probably when it's being fast forward. Yeah, I saw it. Huh. I had no idea. You learn something every day. I didn't see anything on it. It can turn red? Red's probably the 4 times. Yeah, it won't do anything. Yeah, it won't do anything. I even tried doing the middle click. Oh, we're definitely scooting now, though. Oh, that's one way to speed up a flight. I like it in a way. But it also messes up on the real-time flight and weather. These clouds are like scooting past, like whee! Then they slow down. Seven three F-16. All right, we're getting closer now to. Oh, does it? Oh, that's good to know. We are coming up onto. I think that's the coastline. Yeah, it's Italy. We're getting close to Italy on the coming on shore. Yeah, I'd say. I'm sure no one wants to sit there for 12 hours or like, I mean, obviously if you have a 13, 14 hour flight, you can go up, you can go do something and then come back later for the landing. Just hope that nothing critical's happened during the flight. Hopefully you have a good landing too. I usually take off at night and then fall asleep and land in the morning, pitch black. Yeah. I mean, I've thought about it doing that way. Like basically set it if a long flights, just go to bed for like if set one up at night, take care of it in the morning. It's like sleep, man. I tell you what, I've sat here in a flight before and I have dozed off because the sound of the engines, like sitting in the cabin like this, and all of a sudden the sound just puts me to sleep. It's seriously, the engine note is so like comforting, I guess is the right word, maybe. Plus, I don't know what it is. If I have my headphones on, even at work, if I have my headphones on, I will want to fall asleep at work. As soon as I take the headphones off, I'm wide awake. Not sure on how that works. Like, what that causes that. I don't know if it's just the warmth of around the headphones, like on that, like, causing like my ears to get warm, head to get warm, and then just putting me to sleep. Well, it wouldn't work for me because I'm literally, I mean, I'm in my studio, and I'm like in my chair. I mean, as much as my chair is comfortable sleeping, but sleeping in it too long, not good. Not good. Should be doing a radio change here soon, or a tower change. But the flight has to be at night because the TV is on the whole night. I don't want to get blinded. Yeah, I can see that too. That would be annoying, to say the least. I guess we could speed her up a little bit. Just the cockpit lights, floods off, and pitch black sky. Perfect sleep. It's like we kicked on the afterburners. $737 with afterburners. Contacting Mile and Radar. Have a good afternoon. KLM 1024.
Negative. Milan radar on 124.902.
Is that what I said? 124.92. Confirm. KLM 1024. Island radar. This is KLM 1024. Cruising altitude 34. Flight level 340. Heading 313.
KLM 1024, Milan radar contact.
Milan. It's Milan. I wouldn't want to do that with the Concorde though. Oh, the Concorde, that you would be able to get to point A to point B in like nothing. It's like wee splat. You're pressed back in your chair so hard you just can't move. I think we just hit some turbulence there for a second. Of course, we're moving so fast. We're over ground now. That was fast. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ. Look at the speed that's going by. It was starting to get a little rocky up here. Imagine I accidentally pressed the camera change button in my sleep and going behind the subwoofer's explosion at 4 a.m. and guaranteed a headache. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. What? The time to cruise? Do I see the time to cruise on my screen right now? It has already happened to me with the 787. Okay, we've been cruising at our altitude for the longest time, and we're just now coming across time to cruise. Huh? Which, speak of the devil. So this flight right here that we're doing from Athens to Amsterdam in the KLM airplane and 737-800 is an actual route flown from Athens in the same airline company as KLM, the same plane, same route, everything about this route is identical in real life. All right, we're coming up on there's Innsbruck. Yeah, this is an actual flight. I was actually on Friday at work. I was looking up flights from Athens, and I found this one. It was actually at the time leaving Athens, and I was like, you know what? That'd be a good one to do. Huh. Well, KLM, this is one flight they do from Amsterdam to Athens. All right, we're going to be going south of Innsbruck. I believe Innsbruck is in Austria. Yep. We got an hour left in the flight. We're actually over halfway there. You got 58 minutes.
KLM 1024, contact Vienna radar 124.4.
Contacting Vienna radar at 124.4. Have a good day. Vienna radar 124.4. This is KLM 1024. Cruising altitude at flight level 340. Heading at 323.
024. Vienna radar identified.
Yep, multiplayer is on. I can't wait till further updates for Beyond ATC, because eventually it will control the AI planes so that you won't just hear our traffic, but you'll hear everyone's traffic. So yeah, it's going to have a flight injector. Hey, just find where I'm at. You can. Oh, you have only the 787 airliner? Or from Boeing at least? I'm presuming that's what you mean. Oh, okay, KLM livery. Someone needs to make a KLM livery for the a fighter plane. Then then people can say KLM has their own interceptor squad. I know that makes no sense, but oh well. We're going to be crossing into Germany here soon. I see Munich up top. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Because I had so much shit, game didn't want work, and Microsoft support said they uninstalled the add-on, so I sold it. Oh wow. One thing I've realized when it comes to customer support for most companies, like even Dell, Microsoft, and many others, they don't really give a crap about helping you out. It's more or less just a job for them, and if they do okay, as long as they somewhat do it right or figure something out or make it so that you just get annoyed and not call back, they did their job right. Had $5,000 worth of add-ons, all the good planes, airports, liveries. Dang. Wow, that's too bad. That really actually stinks a lot. It's very unfortunate. But we are less than an hour away from Amsterdam. And this roller coaster of a of an arrival. We're almost going to be doing a figure 8 when we come into this arrival. Uh-oh.
KLM 1024. Contact Munich radar 120.65.
Vienna radar confirmed. Contacting Munich radar at 120.65 KLM 1024. Munich radar, this is KLM 1024. Flight level 340 heading 320.
KLM 1024, Munich radar identified.
I'm getting better at ATC. I'm getting better. I sold it for 70% of my money. That's still you got good money back. Not 100%. Been better if you got 100% of your money back. I just have all the original DLC official third-party planes like Builds, A2 and 225. Anything else that doesn't say Microsoft, I avoid. All right, fair enough. PMDG is also gone, but I had to. Oh, I don't know if I can give up PMDG. Their planes are too good. Their planes are real good. That's why I'm excited for the 777. Hopefully, if the rumors are correct, a few more weeks. Just a few more weeks. That big old bird's gonna get used a lot. When did the 777 come out? Boeing 777. Looks like first flight was in June 12th, 1994. Introduction was in June 7th, 1995 with United Airlines. Primary users of the 777 is Emirates, United Airlines, Qatar, and Air France. There are so many others that use it. I don't know why they only list those. Like Delta Airlines uses them. I flew on a Delta Airlines 777. So I believe the sim is going to be getting this 777-200 ER. I think that's what they're or was it the 300 ER? I don't remember. Well, yeah, there's a lot of different variants. You have the 200, 200 ER, 200, 200 ER, 200 LR, 300, 300 ER, freighter. I really want us to get. I want to get a freighter. 300 ER special freighter. The X. They have the KC 777. You know how awesome it would be if Pmdg did the KC 777, which is a military tanker plane. All variants will come, including all engine options. Please tell me they're going to do a KC 777 then. I want them to do a KC 777. It's a freaking military tanker. You know how awesome it would be if we got a military tanker from Pmdg? That would make it so that Captain Sim could go away. I mean, it's a 777 variant. The KC 777. Oh, Captain Sim already has a KC 777 out, and it's okay, not great, but okay. I have it, and it's just meh. "43 minutes out." Here soon, I'm probably going to get a new desk for my office and a better setup. This glass desk is just, it won't hold up to what I want to use. Like if I end up getting a yoke to attach to the desk, not probably a good idea to use it on a desk surface or a tempered desk surface. So I've been looking at new desks. Plus, eventually, I'm going to have to move my desk because I'm going to be getting new windows, and my desk is up against the window, or at least a portion of it, and I'm going to have to move it. So everything is going to get tore down, which is going to suck so bad. Pmdg is also making a 737 Max. Bet. And they hinted for a Dassault Falcon. Oh, what the hell is that? Really? Really that? A little private plane? That's a luxury private plane. That sucker is... I've never seen this thing before. I would fly the crap out of this. You know what?
KLM 1024. Contact Frankfurt radar 127.6.
Munich radar confirmed. Contacting Frankfurt radar 127.6. Have a good afternoon. It's actually evening. Frankfurt radar 127.6. This is KLM 1024. Flight level 340 heading to 315.
KLM 1024, Frankfurt radar identified.
I would fly the crap out of this plane. I'm actually on the actual like real aircraft's business website where they would sell them. Yeah, I would totally. But the thing is, which one would they do? There's a 10X, there's an 8X, there's a 6X, there's a 900 LX, 2000 LXS, and there's a multi-mission. I want to say that they do the multi-mission. Or what if they just did them all? 7X? There is no 7X. 10X, 8X, 6X. So it's got to be the 8X if it's the trijet. Dang, the range on that plane. 6,400 nautical miles. Seats 12 to 16 people. Yeah, this is the try. The 8X is the try. Interior looks legit. Not only does the Falcon 8X surround passengers in comfort, its advanced technologies like breakthrough digital flight control systems to near perfect aerodynamics create a superior flying experience. The revolutionary Falcon Eye combined vision system vastly enhance situational awareness in low visibility conditions. And like the Falcons, the 8X is compatible with sustainable aviation fuel. This plane is wicked looking. The cockpit is stupid weird. Hold up. Hold the front door. All right, the sun's gone. Oh, this doesn't have it. So the overhead HUD that folds down on like some of the planes we have, the one in the Falcon has night vision installed on it. This plane is crazy. I'm looking forward to Pmdg releases this probably in the next 5 years. How much does a Falcon cost? 8X Falcon 8X cost. Oh, yeah. So the operating cost flying 200 hours a year is $1.5 million for that plane. Three years at least. It's an ultra long range plane. To buy the plane outright, it's what? That can't be right. So the plane can go 691 miles an hour. Okay, there it is. The price of the plane is $46 million. That's an expensive freaking plane. Yeah, I'm good on owning that thing. Nope, not happening. We just flew over Stuttgart, Germany. I was born there. Man, I think Pmdg is like the top of the list of the best like third-party developer. Personally, if I was that rich, I would buy an old one for $1 to $2 million and renovate the interior. You know how much money the interior is going to probably cost? I mean, the interior of that 8X is just nuts. Plus, it has technology in the in that plane that's on level with fighter jets. I was also kind of looking through the specs. It even has missile avoidance protocols. I don't know anyone in the right mind would fly a plane like that into a war zone. Sorry. Especially to need something like that. So this landing we're doing today into Amsterdam, we're going to be doing it by hand. Yes, you heard correctly. We are flying in by hand. We're going to line her up and then we're going to glide her in. So buckle up. Crap's about to get hot. It's going to be interesting because I'm the last time I tried landing a 737 by hand, it did not go very well. "32 minutes out." And then after this this landing, I'll take a short break, grab some lunch or late lunch at this point, and then well, I'll be back on live on Twitch. So have it. Go follow me on Twitch. If you don't have a Twitch account, get a Twitch account. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's look at this data here. I need to check some data. Okie dokie. Barrow. All right, set mins. Trying to get my data on my minimums. That's 1,300 feet. What is this? Looks like maybe 200? All right, looks like minimums are 200. We're gonna select full flaps. That's our approach reference. 40 at 100, 142. Oh, you got a good view of the contrails now. I want to make sure everything's right. I think we're good. I think we're good for our approach. I think everything is is inputted correctly. We're going to be using reserve fuel on our en route. Which is fine. Geez, our distance, our flight distance was only 1,300 nautical miles, and that Falcon 8X can go 6,500 nautical miles. That plane's got some distance. We were landing on what runway again? 0 right or 06? Yeah, 06. We don't have enough runway. It looks like 50. We'll need 59, just over 5,900 feet for our landing. We'll use half a little over half the distance. Flying through some high level clouds. Oh. We're getting closer. We're under half hour. 22 minutes. 22 minutes. All right, we need to start putting a poll in. All right, on the YouTube chat or the YouTube stream, I'm going to put it in a poll. And it's going to be, how do you think the landing is going to turn out? Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's see. All right, there's the poll. It's up. Let me know what you guys think of the landing. Or what you think is going to happen.
KLM 1024, contact Brussels radar 125.0.
Contacting Brussels radio or radar at 125.0. Have a good afternoon, KLM 1024. Brussels 125.0. This is KLM 1024. Flight level 340 on a heading of 317.
KLM 1024, Brussels radar, radar contact.
Dude, I'm so not happy that I had to start a new account. But you know what? I didn't. My original Twitch wasn't even. It wasn't. It was affiliated, but it wasn't really getting a lot of attention, and yeah. My audio's a little low. That's funny because it's maxed out on OBS. Let's try the mixer. How's that? Is that better? All right. How about now? Man, I feel like I'm screaming in my own head. Oh, on my meter, I'm completely pegged out. I'll have to do some checking on the mixer software. Maybe there's a setting I'm missing after my reinstall. And don't forget to hit that follow button down there, Mr. Chip. Yeah, thanks. I need to get 50 followers and some other things so I can get reaffiliated. Can I get reaffiliated in less than a month? Probably not. Or in a month span? Probably not. That's weird. Because I was just listening back to the stream a little bit ago. Everything sounded normal. Yeah, let me check it now, actually. Let me pull up my stream on my phone. But, yeah. Let me check it now, actually. Let me pull up my stream. Yeah, it actually sounds fine on the phone. That's kind of weird. Actually sounds like it's really loud on my phone, honestly. All right, where are we at right now in reference to it when we land? All right, we passed waypoint Batty, I don't know. We're in for a very, very interesting landing. So we're going to use full flaps when landing. Everything's good. It still says we're going to be using reserve fuel, which is fine. The lighter we are, the better it is. As long as we don't run out of fuel. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch to our proper ILS. There it is. 110.55 on each end. That is good. We should get a radio confirmation here in the near once we get closer to waypoint Helen, which is still a ways away, on our descent into Amsterdam. We're going to be right on the verge of an ILS runway 06 transition. So we're going to keep it the way it is, but I don't know at this point. I'm not sure if this would be considered what is considered night to them for the transition or for the landing, because there's a daytime landing transition for 06 right or 06 runway. And then there's a different runway procedures for night. So this could get interesting. And my mom just let me know she just landed in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So her flight was fine going to Iowa. She'll be back in Ohio and by the end of the week. Gotta love business trips. I don't get them anymore. And no one's taking part in the poll on YouTube. Oh, because like most people on YouTube left, it looks like. Huh. Oh, we'll leave it up. We'll leave it up just before we hit the ground. No, I think we should. I should end the poll just before we start on our final, so no one can change it, or no one can enter in while I'm in my landing. So they're like, "Oh crap, he landed really bad." All right, there it is. So we are right now coming up in waypoint Bub. Waypoint Bub. Then Jezve. Some of these waypoints are just very oddly named. Jazfi, I guess is the next one, I guess it's called. Then Helen, Hansa, River, and then the vectors for the final. I believe that's the coastline of overseeing where engine. Ooh.
KLM 1024, heel to Alpha, runway 06. Report ready for descent.
Brussels radar. Hail at 2 Alpha, runway 06. Ready for descent.
KLM 1024, descend to flight level 210.
Descending to flight level 210, KLM 1024. Why aren't you descending? There we go. There we go. Now it's descending. Helena 2 Alpha, runway 06, report ready. Yeah. All right, we're getting into flying into Amsterdam. We're getting close. 9 minutes. Passing down to 24,000 feet now. We have a tailwind now. I'm going by this right now over the FMC.
KLM 1024, descend to flight level 070.
Brussels radar, we are descending it down to flight level 070, KLM 1024.
KLM 1024, contact Amsterdam radar 119er, decimal 17.
Contacting Amsterdam radio 119.17, KLM 1024. Who was that? Just practicing. Thank you very much. Hope you are enjoying yourself. We're on our final approach into Amsterdam. This is going to be whether make it or break it landing, because we're on a roller coaster of this for this this approach. All right, Navigraph. What's you showing me? All right, we still have a little bit of ways before we hit our river transition. Ah, alt accounts. Gotta love alt accounts. That's kind of what my other, the messed up account is turning out to be, as an alt. What do we need to be down to this level? This is saying 10,000. Oh, I'm using a different I removed my phone number off the other account, and then I completely used a new my actual Steve SimStation email. So I have now an email address for my YouTube and Twitch stuff. Kind of separating things out. Oh wait, did I even do that? I didn't even Amsterdam radar. This is KLM 1024 passing below 13,000 feet on a heading of 3032. It's actually changing, but
KLM 1024 Amsterdam radar contact. KLM 1024 contact Schiphol approach 126.68.
Scupola? Roger, contacting Scupola approach 126.68. I don't know how you pronounce that. That was a weird one. Scupola approach 126.68. This is KLM 1024 passing below 11,500 feet on a heading of 042.
KLM 1024, verify information, Papa.
We're going to do that automatically.
We have information, Papa, on board. KLM 1024.
What?
KLM 1024, Schiphol approach QNH 1011. Expect the ILS runway 06 with the river transition.
QNH 1011.
Huh?
Expect the ILS runway 06 with the river transition. KLM 1024.
KLM 1024, cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 06.
Cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 06 KKLM 1024.
What? That is all information I need to learn how to recognize, because I was like, what does that all mean? Well, luckily I have my autopilot be like, yeah, I figured that out for me. And well, she did. That was kind of interesting. I'm gonna change her voice. All right, we changed the voice. The voice now of our co-pilot Siverian. Oh crap, what is the barometric right now? Crap. What is the barometric?
KLM 1024, request altitude change.
No, not altitude.
KLM 1024, roger, say new altitude.
Never mind.
KLM 1024, I didn't get that altitude. Say again, altitude.
We'll just say 7,000 again.
Request flight level 070, KLM 1024.
KLM 1024, unable your flight is to the northwest and flight level 070 is an odd-numbered flight level. Please pick an even altitude.
What? That's a thing? Okay.
Request flight level 060, KLM 1024.
KLM 1024, unable flight level 060 at this time.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. I thought that was a... Crap, I gotta go into settings. You know what? I wonder if this... There it is, 29.85. Ooh, I was trying to figure out where to get that. Forgot about that. $29.85. All right. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Turn all the lights on. There's our approach. A little bit of a, we're going to be doing a bit of a whirlwind circle. It said 29.85. 29.85. That's not reading right. Unless I'm still too high. I don't think I would be. We'll find out. So the airport is still out in the distance there. I think that may be it right there. That's only one runway. Okay, I see where it is. Okay. That's one runway, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the runway we are flying it on is this one right here. That is our runway. That is our runway. right, this is our decel point. I want to make sure that my all right, our landing profile is set. Flaps 40, 142 speed. All right, there it is. Now our barometrics is good. All right, your decel. Oh, we may want to put our replay up. All right, start it recording. We are recording our landing. All right, we are still looking good. Still doing good. Drag required after Orson. However you say that. Good evening or afternoon, Elm. How you doing there? Right now flying into Amsterdam. Getting ready for our approach. Sorry, speed brake is armed. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to auto brakes 1. I do like fighter jets. I actually have a bunch of them in the flight sim. And I've done a bunch of reviews in the past on others, on third parties. All right, we're taking our final turn into our final approach. Pardon me. I do not play DCS, unfortunately. I've tried. The complexity of it is just overwhelming. All right. hope I didn't get too much too fast. Trying to slow her down real quick. All right, that's annoying. Whoa, what is our speed doing? What is this doing? All right, well, I guess we're gonna burn that. Well, we're gonna try that over. That's why. I don't know what the heck this plane just did. This thing is killing my ears. There we go. There we go. This thing completely wrecked itself in this approach. But let's see if we can recover. I'm out of the glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Yeah, I know I'm out of the glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Airspeed full. Airspeed full. Glide slope. 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 Minimums. Airspeed full. Airspeed full. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Well, we survived. I wasn't paying attention a lot to the speed. I didn't realize we were dipping that low on speed. Wasn't a bad landing. Wasn't a great landing though. And Tower completely isn't even talking to us anymore. Well, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Could have been better. At least we didn't wreck the plane or destroy it. All right, let's go ahead and check out the replay. Instant replay.
Flight slow.
The air brakes were up. That's why we were slowing down so much. People over the freeway are like freaking out, like, what is that plane doing so low? That actually was not a bad landing. Actually, I'm curious. Did we actually have anything broken? Any failures? One failure. Tires. Like always. It's always the tires. Nothing else. It's always the freaking tires. Always the tires. Well, luckily though, we stuck the landing. I hope everyone enjoyed the flight. So, I'm gonna go take a break now for a little bit. But we'll be back live on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, I am on Twitch. But when we go on live on Twitch, we're not going to play Flight Sim. I usually play something else. So if you guys want to check out my Twitch channel, go ahead and check it out. I have the link in the link to my Twitch is on the main channel page in the description. So I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. And maybe I'll see you over on Twitch a little bit later. I'm going to go grab some lunch now. That landing kind of made me hungry. But have a good one, everybody.